right, welcome. This is just a brief little grounding Qi Gong exercise that is, I find very helpful for moving the joints. So you don't have to actually be on a yoga mat. It's best to be either straight on the earth. You can do a little bit of earthing as well. It's a really great way for grounding. And so separate your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And you can just start off by just rocking from one side to the other and just feeling weight distribution move. And then just feeling your body in space. And so if you'd like to close your eyes, you can do that. It's just shifting the attention to your body. This is a physical practice. And so just feeling how you take up space, allowing your senses to also hone in on how the air touches your skin, the exposed skin, your face, your feet, your hands. And then feeling this even weight distribution from one foot to the other, noticing if you feel your weight more into the ball of the foot or the heel. And see if you can find a bit of balance. So your whole foot on each side holds your weight as you move from side to side. So nice, easy exercise where you also allow your arms to just fall. And you can even start to see the difference by letting your palms turn forward. And just notice what that starts to do for the broadening of your collarbones, of your chest, the brightness of your chest. So allowing your chest to lift ever so slightly. All right, and now we're going to feel the difference of earth energy. So allow the palms of your hands to face down and just feel earth energy. Feel the earth. And still just this gentle rocking side to side. Nice long breaths. Feel the sky energy. So let your palms face up. Notice the difference, if you feel a difference. And then as you flip your palms down, taking your fingertips towards each other, lined up in front of your pelvis, so right to the center, fingertips close. And now from here, we're going to gently lift earth energy up through your body, through your physical body, through your energy body, lifting all the way up past your head, all the way up, up, up. And then from here, slowly let your hands sweep wide and back down, continuing palms facing down. Feeling this earth energy as your hands turn back, fingertips towards each other. And then rising up through your midline, through all your chakras, all the way up, reaching up. And then just fan your aura, your auric field, still palms down, and tuning into this earth energy. And we'll do one more like that. So lifting up through the center, rising up through the midline and past your head and all the way up. Let your fingers sweep wide and long. Now from here, you'll flip your palms up and you're going to take your hands wide, reaching up, feeling into this sky energy, coming all the way up, taking that sky energy, turning it down, and thinking about palms down to lower that sky energy all the way down through your physical body, your energy body, and all the way down through to your feet, palms up, lifting, feeling into this sky energy. Coming up, and you bottle that all up, starting to sweep it down through the midline, down your head, down to your neck and shoulders, and all the way down your torso, down to your legs, and all the way to your feet. One more time. Palms face up, reaching for this sky energy, and your hands just take that energy and sweep it all the way down. All the way down. Through center. And down. All the way to your feet. Allow your arms to rest by your sides, and just close down your eyes and take a moment, continuing to feel the side to side rocking motion, side to side. And now we'll come into greater movement, so you can bring your hands onto your low back, and from here you're going to drop your chin down and look over your left shoulder. Stretch your eyeballs, look over your shoulder, and then drop your chin and lowering, looking over your right shoulder, and keep going from side to side, looking over each shoulder, and really tuning into that like stretching of the eyes. Even see how far behind you can look, moving from side to side. Chin drops, lowers, crosses over midline. Keep going from side to side. Keep that buoyancy in your knees, and you can continue to move if that feels right. Sometimes when I start to move my spine, I feel better just to stay a little bit more stabilized, knees a little bit bent. We'll just do one more, looking over the one shoulder and the other. And generally, we're going into reps of 8 each side, so you can count, reps of 9. Come back to center, and now we'll move the spine forward and back. So bending at the elbows, shining your palms forward, look up, and take your tailbone back also. And then as you exhale, I like to sync my breath to this movement. Your head can fall to hands and elbows together towards the belly. Think of your tailbone forward too. And then back. And I like to take the exhale to pull it in to center, and the inhale to shine my heart looking up. Again, knees can bend a little bit more even when you look up. And then it's just that really exaggerated motion of the spine. Forward and back. And just a couple more of these, forward and back. We'll do one more. And then back to center. Now we incorporate some twisting. So as you move from side to side, we'll first start off with the arms very loose. And so just let your arms dangle. Swing to the right, swing to the left. Again, keeping that buoyancy in the knees. And breathing. So you can exhale with a little bit more force at any point in time. And so throughout this exercise, what you can visualize is that there becomes like stagnancy in the joints. That stagnancy can almost crystallize, and then we have joint pain, right? So through your exhalation and also through this movement, it's just a way for the body to extract, to get rid of that stagnancy. Now we're going to take the twist a little different. So making left hand is going to come to your right upper chest, and the other hand, opposite side, coming to your kidney. So you tap from side to side, tapping your chest, and that other hand, the back of your hand, comes to your kidney, the opposite side. And then now we start to move beyond the skeletal, or maybe in front of the skeletal, it depends on how you see it. But we tap into the soft tissue and organs of the body and just waking up. Take that top hand and now take it below your breast. So sort of tapping where the liver, spleen, and pancreas would be. And that back hand is still just waking up, stimulating your kidneys, life force organ of the body, side to side. Then we change it again, and we take the front fist, and it's going to go right at the thalamus gland here. So right at the breastbone, so feeling that there. And the other hand is going to switch now and come to your tailbone, your coccyx. So you're going to go from side to side, still that twisting rhythm, going from side to side. So a little stimulation also for the endocrine system. Just moving from side to side, front to back, all encompassing of the whole body. And last one, release that. Okay, hands on your hips. You're going to take your hips in a counterclockwise circle. So big circles, the hips, big circles. And again, it's that number 9 in one direction. So start with the really big ball and socket joint. Move the direction, go the other way. So nice big circles. And again, just like really feeling this breath pushing out any stagnancy. Move your hips. So 9 times in one direction, and then you change it up and you go 9 times in the other direction. And then come to center. All right, knees a little bent. We're going to take the arms now. Big circles, one direction. 9 times. Big circles. And the other direction. Elbows in one direction. And the other direction. Make sure you're breathing. And then your wrists, one direction. Other direction. And you're going to flick any stagnant energy right out through your hands, out through your fingers. So shake, shake, shake your arms. All right, then bring your feet together. Take your knees to circle in one direction, counterclockwise to start. And the other direction. 9 times. 9 times one way, 9 times the other way. And then when that's complete, back to stand, balancing on one of your feet and counterclockwise circles for that ankle. One direction. And then change, go the other way. And then just kick out your foot, kick out your leg. And other side, counterclockwise. Other direction. And when you complete that, shake out the leg. Okay. So now, feet hip distance apart, what you're going to do is you're going to start to lift and lower your heels. So you enter this sort of like bouncing on the heels. Okay? So again, visualization, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing is ridding the body of stagnant chi, stagnant energy. So you can take your arms out in front of you. Think of your arms like an extension, or your hands, sorry, an extension of your heart. And so you can just let your arms be loose, any stagnancy, emptying out through your hands. And you want to be breathing through this whole process. The lungs are the quickest regenerating organ in the body, so allowing the lungs to do a lot of this work for you. Playing a part, lift your arms up, and then you're just going to exhale all the way down and just throw that away. Keep going. And so any stagnant chi just coming out of your body, you don't need it. And then take your arms out in front of you, hands are loose, so loose at the wrists. And just let your arms stay parallel to the floor. Continue to lift and bounce up and down. Flick your fingers. Shake your hands, tap the heels, and then take your arms all the way up. Continue to shake your arms, shake your hands, and then big breath. You're gonna let it all out. Arms loose. Just keep bouncing. So I'll share something. This is really good for your lymphatic system. And if you find that before you are exposed to heat, so through a sauna or even a hot bath, and you feel like afterwards you don't feel good, a lot of times that's like stagnancy in your lymphatic system. And so even if you did this before you go into the heat, it sort of gets everything pumping and flowing, and then when you add that heat component, it really helps, which is more of like an inflamed way of, heating up, moving through the body, which has its benefits. So does cold, but especially with heat, when there's like that inflammation that starts to happen and the blood is pumping, we need to clear the lymphatic system. The streams and rivers, the plumbing of your body. Take your wrists out in front of you. Let your arms dangle. Keep breathing. Shake. Let your arms dangle. Let your heels tap. Flick your fingers. Shake your hands. Take your arms up. 2 more breaths here. Let your arms be loose. Fill up. Send it away. Arms down. Allow yourself to even exhale audibly. So with a sigh, with action, with intention. Send it away. Okay, and then slowly coming to center. All right. We're going to use this practice of spinning in one direction and the other, and letting your arms just be loose by your sides, letting your knees be a little bit bent. And so now let's think, maybe even your eyes are closed. Think about vibrant life force energy available to you at any time. And that your natural state is one of health and well-being. And so by allowing your arms just to dangle and you just effortlessly move from side to side, there's this sense of surrendering to that state of wellness. So you went from side to side. And so just cultivating that visual or that mantra, wellness is my natural state. Wellness is my natural state. And then just slowing down this movement until you come just to stand still. And you're going to take your left hand onto the low belly and the right hand over top. And now you're just going to take your hand in a circular fashion, in a circular, like you're spinning a ball underneath of your hand. In one direction, spinning that ball in the low belly. So a very powerful energy center here. Turn and spin now the other way. And then imagining that you have this ball of energy that now you have between your hands, and you can just hold this floating ball of life force Qi. And this ball infuses itself into your hands. And you're going to bring your hands now to the top of your head. And as your hands come to the top of your head, you're just going to gently pat the back of your head. And so we're going to use this idea of that ball of Qi, of energy, of life force. And because it's infused in your hands, you can sort of just tap it and apply that life force now to your head, to your face. Moving all the way down your face, this gentle tapping down to your neck, your whole neck, front side, back side. And move to your one shoulder, down the top side to the hand. Continue to tap underneath the arm to the armpit, back around to your chest, to the back of the shoulder, to the top of the other shoulder, and down the arm to the hand, not missing a single part of your body except for the area on your back body you can't reach. So coming all the way down your chest, all the way across, down the belly, tapping all of that Qi in the body, down the back side, to the glutes, hips, the front, your groin. Go down one leg, the back of the leg, and come back up to the top of the leg. Go back across to the other side. The one side of the leg to the feet, to
the back side or the front side, all the way back up.
Allow your palms to shine forward. Feeling into this vibrancy, your energy field, physical body. And now what would be such a beautiful addition to the practice is if you have a ball or some kind of foot massaging tool, and you can just step on. Sometimes I like to take some essential oils, place it on my feet, and I have this like reflexology sort of mat, and so with like little spikes on it, and you can work your feet. So again, it's just like really tapping into accessing like all aspects of you through the physical practice, right? Coming into stimulation of organs and other systems like the glands and the endocrine system. And so the feet and massaging of the feet really helps. So you can even take a bar, like a dowel, like a wooden dowel, and roll it for your feet. But yeah, I really suggest that. This is a wonderful practice to do in the morning, just to allow for any stagnancy to go and have you ready for your day. You can do it even before more rigorous practice or exercise. It's super helpful for moving every joint in the body because we don't always get to do that. So thank you. Namaste.